The librarian forgot to draw the curtains again. Well, what better night than that of a full moon? A few dark clouds, but how gently the light illuminates their silver outlines. It's a perfect night for... Huh? He's asleep. But what is he still doing here? The staff should have locked up half an hour ago. Did no one do a final sweep before closing? And he had to fall asleep right in front of the romance section. There goes my plans for the night. Well, at least he's a handsome stranger. I should go... Ah! Crap, my tail. Hello. Lovely night, isn't it? Aside from the storm rolling in, of course. No, calm down. Please don't scream. Please. I promise, I won't harm you. Truly, I won't. On my honor. I'm a gargoyle. Perhaps you've seen me before, up on the corner ledge at the front of the building. Yes, that would be me. We gargoyles sleep during the day, or rather, we go into a dormant, half-awake state. No, my dear, it's not like that at all. We don't turn into stone. Goodness, we can move around if we so choose. Gargoyles are simply nocturnal. It may look so, but it's actually a thick keratin, much like alligator skin. Pardon? You would like to feel it? It's fine. You managed to catch me a bit off guard is all. However, I do believe curiosity should be rewarded, and while usually such a request would be entirely improper, you may touch my arm. My, your hands are very soft. His fingertips are like rose petals. Nothing. The other gargoyles? Yes, they're awake, though they prefer to keep to themselves. They often wander off at night, so we don't spend much time together. They prefer more athletic pursuits, but well, truth be told, I'm not the strongest flyer. Oh, I fly down to the docks on occasion, but never farther. Though, what I lack in strength, I make up for in knowledge. I have an entire library at my claw tips after all. Not every book, no. While I've attempted all of them, save for the newest arrivals, there are some not even I can stomach. And I consider myself quite liberal in my standards. Even if I don't particularly enjoy a book, I can usually still appreciate it. Some, though... My favorite? Poetry. The classics, mostly. Hughes, Dickinson, but particularly, Neruda, Hamphill, and Essex. You haven't? Well, no matter. There's plenty of anthologies you can borrow here. I was actually going to take a book down to the docks to read, but those storm clouds are moving in quick. Ah well. We can stay in, and I'll show you my trove of knowledge. I have a personal collection of books not even the librarians heard of. What do you usually read? Oh? I haven't heard that title. Is it a novel or a collection of essays or... An online comic strip. I see. Nothing. There's nothing wrong with that at all. Any art is worth making. From all those journals and books strewn about the table, I assumed you were the scholarly type, into, more intellectually stimulating material. What the? These are all doodles of little sheep on dates. But then what are all of these? Ah, these are all romance novels. Date ideas for the sheep? Of course. So, you aren't a prodigious scholar burning the candle at both ends. You're a cashier who does art commissions on the side? Well, I don't know. Wishful thinking, perhaps? So I have a thing for academic types. So what? When your only companion is fantasy romance protagonists, you tend to idealize a bit in your head. That's not what I meant. You're right. You must just want to return home. But here I am making such judgments and being unnecessarily rude. I haven't even asked your name. My apologies, dear. This is my first conversation with a human, you see. Perhaps we could try again? Thank you. My name is Brule. It's a pleasure to meet you. Now, how did you manage to sleep all the way through closing? Yes, well, unfortunately, those sugar-loaded energy drinks only keep you wired for so long. I assume the crash put you right out? The bus station isn't too far of a walk if you'd like me to escort you. You don't have fare money? And you're new in town, so you don't have a pass? That makes things a bit harder. You've memorized your address, haven't you? If it's not too far, maybe I can fly you there before the storm rolls in? You live near the docks? You're quite the unlucky human tonight, aren't you, dear? Oh? And why not? Well, that's very kind of you to say. I find myself enjoying your company as well. Now, as for your situation, how about you stay here for the night? You'd be heading right into the storm if you left, and the librarian has a sofa and some snacks in her office. You can sleep there. Of course, the librarian always forgets to lock it. She's getting up there in age. It should be perfect. Is that so? You certainly seemed tired when you were slumped over your books. I'm just teasing. I understand it would be hard to sleep in these circumstances. Come along. The storm hasn't reached us yet. It may be a bit bluster, but we may have some time for a stroll in the garden before the rain comes. No need to worry. The library security alarm will take but a moment to disable. Then we can go through the employee door in the back.